Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today is my everyday natural makeup tutorial. All the products that I've used are drugstore products that you can purchase everywhere. You can also purchase some in your department store. You can also purchase some in Ulta. But if you're interested in watching how I achieve this look, please stick around. And again, thank you so much for watching. So I'm starting out with my face primer. The one that I'm using is COVERGIRL TruBlend. It's very light. It's not harsh on my skin. I have very sensitive skin, so I can't really use the primers, most of the primers out there, but this one I like it. It doesn't break me up. So I'm using a liquid foundation next. The next one is it's a Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It's in the color 28 Dove D-P. It has kind of like a yellow undertone, which is perfect for my skin. As you can see, my face is kind of a little bit darker than the rest of my body. So this foundation is perfect. I'm blending it in by using my Beauty Blender brush. I love this brush. I found it at Target, and I've been using it. I use it for mostly applying everything on my face. As you can see throughout this tutorial, I will be using this brush, just how much I love this brush. What I do is I take a little cloth and I kind of wipe off some of the foundation, so when I apply the the highlights and blending and everything else, it's smooth. So the next thing is my brows. I've been searching all over the place for a brow pencil. I found one in Ulta, and it's called the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in a dark brown. It has a brush in one end, and it has a pencil in the other. And the pencil, it's in a dark brown, and the pencil itself, you can move it up and down. It's very thin, so when filling in your brows, it's easier to kind of make sure you have just the right consistency when you're adding it to your brows. So I really love this pencil. I think I might have to, search to make sure that I can find this once this one run out. So just kind of I'm adding it to the sparse area of my brows. As you can see, it's not adding too much, just a dab, just to blend it in, just to add more where there's like spots. After that, I go and I do something else. I use what is called a sculpting brow mascara, which is by Maybelline. It's called Brow Drama in a deep brown. What that does is it sets your brows, and also I think I have little microfibers in there which kind of add to the brows, which makes it a little bit more dense. So once I do that, then I go and I move to the cleaning around my brows. I found this combination by Maybelline, which is called Master Camo Color Correction Kit, and in that kit it has 6 colors. And one of the colors, it had a concealer, which I use to clean around the brow, under my brows. it has three colors. There's a correction color, there's a concealer color, and a highlight color. And then also the concealer, I've been using the darker color to clean around my brows. I also use it as a concealer around my eyes. So now, as you can see, you just add a little bit around the eyes just to clean it up. Not too much, and it's not too light. It's just the perfect color. So what I do is I also go to the other color, which is kind of like the concealer, and I use that as my concealer around my eyes. So I'm using a different pencil for that one. So I'm using the same color, which is I use all the colors on the bottom. I haven't graduated to the ones on top yet. It doesn't really have, I don't see where it gives you the color palette, the type of palette. It just gives you concealer, highlight. Actually, it does. So the color I've been using is more of a coral, the coral color at the bottom to do to my highlight and also to clean around the brows. Once I do that, then I move to the next step, which is my eyeshadow. I have this COVERGIRL palette, which I've had for a while, and I really can't tell what kind of palette. It just says Eye Enhancer, Somber. It doesn't really have the palette, but I will find the correct palette and link it below. It has three different colors. It has the dark, it has the medium, and then it has the yellow, and then it has the white. I've only used the dark and the medium. The medium color have like a glitter shimmer to it, but not too much. When I want to dress it up a little bit, I add just a bit more of the shimmer around my eyes. So now I'm using the darker color at the edge of my eye to give it more of a definition. I'm adding it, just blend it in using my little trusty pencil that I had got from e.l.f. I love this pencil. It's perfect. It's not too loose, it's not too hard, but it's perfect and it blends in very well. So as you can see, I don't really add too much to my eyes, just lightly, just to give a little bit of pop. So moving to the next one, which is blending the foundation. Well, no, adding a little bit more of the color on my eyelid, just to give it a little bit more definition. And then I'll move on to the blending in of the concealer around my eyes, and just keep blending it. So as you can see, the color palette is perfect for everything, for cleaning around your eye, your eyebrow, and also the highlights around the eyes, which gives it a little bit of the definition that you're looking for. So I'm using this little light brush to clean around, to blend in the concealer around my brows, very, very lightly. That brush, I purchased the brush set at I can't remember if I purchased it. I think I found the palette at TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has some of the great you're looking for brushes and you don't want to spend that much money, TJ Maxx have some of the best brush. Target has some of the best brush, and also I do order mine from some of my brushes from Amazon. So now I'm going in and I'm using the correction color. This is more like a brick color, and I don't do contouring that much, so I just kind of contour a little bit. As you can see, I need a darker contour, so I'm searching for one that's darker. This one's a little bit more orangey, but it does really well. And I only add a little bit around my cheeks and a little bit around my nose, and then I'm going to use my trusty blending brush to blend it all in. As you can see, you can hardly tell that I have any contouring, but you can still see the cheek. So now I'm using my eyeliner. The one that I'm using now is called Silkissime by L'Oreal Paris. It's in black. This eyeliner is the smoothest eyeliner that I've ever purchased. I accidentally picked this eyeliner up, and kid you not, this is my third one, and I'm still holding on to two that I've used that are down to the stubble. I only apply it on my top lid. I do not apply any. I used to apply it on the bottom, but I only apply the eyeliner on the bottom of if I'm going out and I want to add a little bit more definition to my eyes. So I moved to primer. I do not use false lashes. I don't know how to put them on, and so I go and I use my trusty L'Oreal Paris Voluminous primer. It does the work in priming your eyelashes. As you can see, I don't know if you can see how long my lashes are by priming it. Look at that. That looks really good. This primer, this is my second one so far, and I use that at the bottom, on the bottom of my lashes. And when you use a primer, since it's a different color, it shows it brings out the hidden, the little hairs that are hidden. So after that, then I use COVERGIRL Lashy BlastPRO. This mascara is the best. It has this little, the brushes is flat, and so it's easy to kind of just grab the hair, and then the little brush, the little round brush at the end, it helps to pull out the little teeny tiny lashes that you have around the corner of your eyes, and also the one at the bottom. See that? Look at this brush. I love mascara. I'm a mascara junkie. I have every mascara you can think of. I haven't graduated to the most expensive one yet, because the ones from the drugstore have been doing a bang up job. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight. Back to my Master Camo color correction kit, and I'm going and doing the highlights. I'm still using my blending. Actually, no, I'm using a new brush for highlights. This is the brush that I picked up at TJ Maxx, and it comes in different There's quite a few brushes in there. I haven't really had a chance to kind of look at it. I just pulled the ones that said highlights, which is, as you can see, I'm just highlighting it, adding a little bit more of the highlights around next to my cheeks. I haven't graduated to wearing blush yet, but I will. But the highlights, look at that, it's perfect. So moving to setting my face. I've been using Bare Minimum. It's a matte, and it's in the, it's the Warm Deep color. It's a matte. You can also use it, it's W55, I don't know if that means anything. You can use it alone, and you can use it as a setting powder. It's in powder form, and I love this stuff. I used to use it just to cover some of my blemishes, but now I use it as a setting powder, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So moving to the next thing I do is I'm actually, you know what, I'm going back and I'm adding a little bit more highlights to my little temple area where my baby hairs are, just to kind of give a little bit of pop. I think not too much. Can you see that? And just blending in the rest of the highlights. So this Maybelline Camo color correction does its job. So we're about close to the end. So basically now I'm doing my lips. So I'm not a lipstick girl. So all I use is this gloss, and it has a tint of color. It's the Wet n Wild Wonderful, and the color is more like not a dark, it has like a hint of dark brown, but it also has a hint of a little bit of glitter to it. You can see that. I add this before I do my lining my lip. Use my lip liner. I'm using the MAC in the Chestnut, and I started using this when I used to use an one of the drugstore liner, but then I saw someone on YouTube use this color, and it was perfect for their skin tone. I'm like, you know what? Let me try this, and I love it. Look at that. See, it doesn't. Once you line your lips, then it blends in perfectly. So now we're setting everything with Urban Decay makeup setting spray, which is long lasting. It's called an All Nighter. I purchased that one in Ulta. Like I said, I'll add everything to the link below. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you